हेलो गाइस। तो लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने कुछ यूनिट सर्कल, ओल एस टी सी, रेडी एंड देन वो सब आपको याद है, ठीक है? ओके, चलो नाउ वन मोर टाइम एक बार देख लेते हैं यहाँ पर कि दिस साइड ऑल इवन पाई, दिस साइड ऑल ओड पाई, हियर पाई बाय 2, here 3 times pi by 2, sorry, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2, 11 pi by 2, one after the other. So easily all the angles and all STC. Ready? So now solving some basic concepts, some basic sums. Ready? These are all basic concepts and most useful theory. In the first part, all angles like pi minus theta, pi plus theta, then here up to pi minus and pi plus, here 2 pi plus, 2 pi minus, then 3 pi plus, 3 pi minus, 4 pi minus, 4 pi plus, 5 pi plus theta, any. It means any pi, any 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi plus theta or minus theta. Okay? चलो तो sine is a trigonometry function. Sine, cos, tan, cot are trigonometry functions. So trigonometry functions, so we know that trigonometry functions, so here there is angle and we always read sine 90. Okay, so this is not sine into 90. हम क्या लिखते हैं? This is a fully one term is a sine 90. Okay, and then बाद में हम वैल्यू लिखते हैं कि sine 90 is a 1. Okay, चलो sine pi minus theta. Sine is a trigonometric function and function never multiply with the angle. So sine is a trigonometric function. Same trigonometric function, so how to read? So this is only one term, sine pi minus theta, sine pi minus theta. Okay, so now how to solve? One thing common in all first part, one thing common in all first part, and which is like here pi minus pi plus, pi minus pi plus, then 2 pi plus, 2 pi minus, 4 pi minus, 5 pi plus, 3 pi minus, 6 pi minus, 7 pi plus, 7 pi minus. Okay, so pi minus pi plus, first point, and note this perfectly. What is the use of this pi minus pi plus, pi minus pi plus? To decide the quadrant, to decide the quadrant. So first thing is here pi and minus. So first decide where is the pi. In your unit circle, where is the pi? Only pi. So we know that the pi is left side. Here there is a pi. Okay. Then if pi then minus sign, any angle then minus sign, then go reverse. And if any angle then plus sign, then go forward and you will get one quadrant. Reverse forward, you will get one quadrant. Like here pi minus. So first mark this. Where is the pi? Pi is here. And minus. Minus means reverse. If we go reverse, then second quadrant. Okay. According to second quadrant, sign is positive or negative. So decide yourself. You have all STC. So all STC wise, sign is positive or negative. So we know that according to second quadrant, sign is positive. After deciding this plus or minus sign, here plus sign, but if answer minus, after deciding plus sign or minus sign, then remove this function sine and this angle is a theta. So answer is a plus sine theta. This is your method for the first part. Sine pi plus theta. Pi, where is pi? Left side. Left side, but then plus sign. Left side and plus, so go forward. Left side and plus, so go forward. If we go forward, then quadrant number 3. Okay, according to third quadrant, sign is negative. Okay, sign is negative. Then remove pi and plus. Answer is a sine theta. Now cos, pi minus, pi left side and minus second quadrant, but cos is negative. Cos negative, so minus and cos theta. cos pi plus pi left side and plus means third quadrant cos negative and cos theta. Okay, then tan pi minus pi left side and minus second quadrant tan negative, so minus tan theta. Tan pi plus third quadrant tan is positive tan theta. Cot pi plus, so pi plus means third quadrant cot positive, third quadrant cot positive, and here cot, so cot theta. Okay, pi minus means second quadrant cot negative, so minus. If function is cot, to write the cot, tan to tan, sin to sin, cos to cos. Okay. So next one is a sine, and 2 pi plus theta. So sine 2 pi plus theta. 2 pi, where is the 2 pi? So 2 pi is a right side, and plus means go forward. 2 pi is here. If we go forward, then quadrant number 1. According to first quadrant, all the functions are positive. So positive and sine theta. And 2 pi minus, here is the 2 pi and minus means go reverse. So quadrant number 4, according to fourth quadrant, cos is positive and cos theta. Tan 4 pi minus. So where is the 4 pi? हमें याद है कि right side all even pi and left side all odd pi. So where is the 4 pi? 4 pi is a even pi right side. Okay, so here 4 pi. And 4 pi minus means fourth quadrant tan negative and tan theta. 5 pi plus, where is the 5 pi? So 5 pi, so 5 odd number, odd pi, where is the odd pi? Left side, and left side and plus means third quadrant tan positive, so positive and tan theta. Friends, just mark one thing. If this is your first part, and in this first part, first angle is a pi. 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, any pi. So mark one thing, decide the plus minus by using the unit circle quadrant. Okay, and then write the same function. If here pi, then write the same function. But if here pi by 2, check these all angles. Here all pi plus theta, pi minus theta, pi plus theta, pi minus theta. So function same. Just check the plus or minus. Function same. But here, if pi by 2 plus theta, pi by 2 minus theta, 3 pi by 2 plus theta, 3 pi by 2 minus theta, then remember this note. Sine becomes cos, and cos becomes sine. Tan, cot, tan, sec, cosec, sec. ओके, चलो हाँ, परफेक्टली यहाँ पर देखना है कि हम ये जो एंगल से यूज कैसे करेंगे. ठीक है, वन चेंज. यहाँ पर क्या था? पाई प्लस पाई माइनस, बट नाउ पाई बाई 2 प्लस पाई बाई 2 माइनस 3 पाई बाई 2 प्लस 3 पाई बाई 2 माइनस एनी एंगल. ठीक है, चलो हाँ, स्टार्टिंग सेम. वेयर इज द पाई बाई 2? तो वेयर इज द पाई बाई 2? पाई बाई 2 इज ऑफ साइड. Okay, pi by 2 is upside, then plus, so plus means go forward, then quadrant number 2. According to second quadrant, cos is positive or negative? तो negative. यहाँ तक सेम है. आप साइन डिसाइड करो, प्लस माइनस वहां तक सेम है. साइन होगी कि पाई बाई 2 प्लस सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट, इन दी सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट cos is negative, and then हम पाई में क्या लिखते थे? After deciding plus minus, then directly given function, sine to sine, theta to theta. Here use this rule. After deciding this sign, then function change. Minus sign ready. Now change the function. Cos becomes sine. Angle theta. Okay, chalo, same applying in all sums. Pi by 2 plus. Pi by 2 plus. So same quadrant number 2. But quadrant number 2 sine positive. And then function change. It becomes cos theta. Now cos and 3 pi by 2 minus theta. Where is the 3 pi by 2? So सर्कल आपको ड्रॉ नहीं करना है, तो याद करो पाई बाई टू अप साइड, तो 3 पाई बाई टू डाउन साइड. ओके, तो 3 पाई बाई टू डाउन साइड. ओके, 3 पाई बाई टू डाउन साइड, and then minus so reverse, quadrant number 3. According to third quadrant, cos negative and cos becomes sine. Function change. 3 pi by 2 plus, where is the 3 pi by 2? Downside and plus means forward. If we go forward to quadrant number 4, fourth quadrant cos is positive and then cos becomes sine. बराबर. ये जो आपने साइन डिसाइड किए कि माइनस प्लस, तो these are the plus minus of the given function, not obtained function. First decide the quadrant. In the quadrant, given function positive or negative, put here positive or negative, and then function change. Now 10 pi by 2 plus theta, 10 pi by 2 minus theta, this one. 10 pi by 2 plus theta. Where is the pi by 2? Upside. Upside and plus. Second quadrant. Second quadrant 10 negative. And 10 becomes cot. So cot theta. Again 10, but pi by 2 minus. Pi by 2 upside. Upside and minus. So upside and minus means first quadrant. First quadrant 10 positive. And 10 becomes cot. Sec. Pi by 2 plus, where is the pi by 2? Upside. Upside and plus, second quadrant sec negative, and sec becomes cosec, angle theta. Sec becomes cosec and angle theta. Cosec, but now angle is a 7 pi by 2. So where is the 7 pi by 2? Calculation. One upside 1 pi by 2, then downside 3 pi by 2, then upside 5 pi by 2, then downside 7 pi by 2. Okay, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, and 7 pi by 2. 7 pi by 2 downside, then minus. Third quadrant cosec negative. So cosec is negative and function change. Cosec becomes sec theta. Ready? So this theory, if using pi plus theta, pi minus theta, function same, just decide the plus or minus according to quadrant. But using pi by 2, decide the plus or minus quadrant wise of the given function and then function change. Okay, simple rule and easy. Done. चलो, तो फर्स्ट लेक्चर में जो हमने बोला था कि दिस ऑल थियरीज टू फाइंड द हायर एंगल्स, बिकॉज वी नो अप टू ओनली 90, वी हैव द ऑल द वैल्यूज फॉर द 0 to 90. तो नेक्स्ट वी कैन फाइंड, इन आवर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक वी कैन फाइंड हायर एंगल्स वैल्यूज. More than 90 all are higher angles, so higher angles values. Okay, so let's start our higher angles with the 6 trigonometry functions. So first one, some notes like 180. So we know that 180 is a pi. So what about 2 pi? So 2 pi means 2 into pi. Converting our some easy angles, degree to radian or radian to degree. Simple angles. 2 pi. हमें रिक्वायरमेंट कहाँ तक है? 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi. ठीक है, ये आपको याद रखना है. बोथ दी साइड आपको पाई फॉर्म तो याद है कि 1 पाई, 2 पाई, 3 पाई, 4 पाई, 5 पाई, 6 पाई, 7 पाई. अगर 100 पाई है तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट ऑल पाई इंटू रेडियन इंटू डिग्री, ऑल पाई इंटू डिग्री, वो आपको 7 पाई तक याद रखना है. ठीक है, तो 1 पाई इज इक्वल टू 180. 1 पाई इज इक्वल टू 180. तो 2 pi means 2 into pi. So 2 into pi, and what is pi? 180. It means 2 into 180, 360. Then 3 into 180, 540. 4 into 180, 720. 5 into 180, 900. 6 into 180, 1080. 7 into 180, क्या होगा? करो परफेक्टली. 7 into 180, 1080. अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो आप 180 ऐड करते जाओ. दिस इज 180, 180 plus 180, 360, 360 plus 180, 480. अदरवाइज डायरेक्टली 7 into 180 होगा. तो 7 into 180 क्या होगा? तो दिस इज 1080. इन दी 1080 एडिंग 180. तो 1 आई थिंक चलो 7 pi. चलो गाइस, तो 6 pi 1080 and 7 pi. बराबर. adding 180 in the 1080, so getting 1260. Okay. 2 into pi is a 360. 3 into pi is a 540. Pi only pi is a 180. Then 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into. It means up to 1260 तक आपको याद रखना है. अगर कोई हाई रिक्वायरमेंट है लाइक 360, 540, 720, 900, 1080, 1260. अगर कोई 8 पाई, 9 पाई, 10 पाई तो आप कर लो. अगर आपको 10 पाई रिक्वायरमेंट है तो 10 into 5 is 180. आंसर 1800. डन. चलो देन वन थियरी. One thing fixed. 1 pi is a 180, 2 pi 360, 3 pi 540, 7 pi 4 pi 720, 5 pi 900, 6 pi 1080 and 7 pi 1260. Then these all are the known angles: 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. These all are the known angles. 0, 30, 45, 60, 90 all are known angles. Check one thing. After the 0 angle, 0 degree, then directly 30. It means this gap is a 30. After 30, then directly 45. It means gap is a 15. After this 45, 60. So gap is a 15. And then after 60, angle is a 90. It means gap is a 30. It means 30, 15, 15, 30. Then after the 90, this gap wise angles are possible. Like अगर आप बोलोगे 91, तो 91 we cannot find directly. 92 we cannot find directly. But this gap wise we can find the higher angles with all trigonometry functions. So first making the higher angles like 90. This first gap is 30, then 15, then 15 and then 30. This gap wise higher angles are possible. So 90 plus 30, 120. 120 plus 15, 135. 135 plus 15, 150. And 150 plus 30, 180. So this gap is a 30, then 15, then 15 and then 30. Then same. After the 180, adding 30, so 210. Then adding 15, 225. Then adding 15, 240. And then adding 30, 270. So these all angles are possible. Ready? One more thing mark. 0 and 90 in our unit circle. 0 and 90 are the angles on axis. Like 0 is here, 90 is here. Then 180, 270, so 180 is here, 270 is here. Barabar? So these are the angles are on axis. These three are the main angles, middle angles, main and middle. These three are the middle angles. like here 30, 45, 60. Then if we calculate other three, 120, 130 by 150, so 120, 130 by 150, then this three, then this three. It means these all are the higher angles. These all are the higher angles. Our calculation is only for the middle angles. Okay? एंगल्स ऑन द एक्सिस लाइक 0, 90, 180, 270, तो वहां पर आपको कुछ कैलकुलेशन नहीं करना, डायरेक्ट आंसर पॉसिबल. हायर एंगल्स एंड मिडल वैल्यूज, remember this, higher angles and middle values, these three are the higher angles and also middle values. So our higher angles into two parts, and these two parts are, some angles are the middle angles and some angles are on axis. If your angles are on the axis, then solution directly possible without calculation. But if angles are middle angles, then after calculation we can find the angles. Direct answer is not possible. So one theory, like to find the higher angles, convert your higher angle, suppose this one is a higher angle. To find the values for the higher angles, convert your higher angle into two parts by using plus or minus. Here giving both the possibilities, either plus or minus. Here any pi, use any pi here. And after plus or minus, here only three possibilities are possible, 30, 45, 60. Use this theory to find the higher angles. Suppose this one is a higher angle. To find the higher angle, convert your higher angle into two parts, as a plus or minus. So two parts. First part possibility, any pi. Second part possibility, just three angles, 30, 45, 60. Okay? Like 120. So definitely 120 is a higher angle. Only 0 to 90 are lower angles. Other all are higher angles. So 120 is more than 90. More than 90, all angles are higher angles. So this is a 120. 120 is a higher angle. Now to find the values for the 120, first convert this 120 into two parts by using plus or minus. But condition, here possibility any pi, and here possibility either 30, 45, 60. Here possibility only any pi, but here 30, 45, 60. So definitely 120 is under the 180 or not? 120 is under the 180. Okay. So how to convert? 180 minus 60. 135. So 180 minus 45. But suppose 210. So 210 is nearly equal to also 180. So 180 plus 30. But suppose angle is 390. So 360 plus 30. If your angle is exactly 300, so 300 is nearly equal to 180 or 360. क्योंकि हमने बताया कि भाई we can use only pi, 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, and दोनों साइड से हमने याद भी रख लिया है. ठीक है, तो 180, 360, 540, 720. ठीक है, तो 300 is nearly equal to 180 or 360. तो definitely 360. Check the gap. This gap is a very high and this gap is only 60. Okay, so 300 means 360 minus 60. Now taking the one example with trigonometry function and higher angle. Sine 120. जैसा कि आपको पता है कि भाई व्हाट इज द साइन 60, तो डायरेक्टली आंसर √3/2. Sin 60 is a known. Up to 90 all are known. Now finding the value of sin 120. So step by step process. Sin 120 is a higher angle. To find the higher angles, we have to convert our higher angle into two parts, as a plus or minus. So definitely 120, how to convert into two parts? 180 minus 60. 120, so 180 minus 60, okay, is equal to sine 180 means pi and 60 means pi by 3. थोड़ी प्रैक्टिस करो, इजीली हो जाएगा आपको. ये सब तो याद है कि 180, 360, 2 पाई, 543 पाई, 724 पाई, 905 पाई, ओके. एंड फर्स्ट लेक्चर में हमने कुछ देखा था कि 30 मीन्स पाई बाई 6, 45 मीन्स पाई बाई 4 and 60 means pi by 3, okay. So this is a 60 means pi by 3. चलो सेम प्रैक्टिस हमने ये कर ली है. पाई माइनस, what is the use of this pi minus to decide the quadrant? Decide the quadrant. Pi minus means second quadrant sign positive. After deciding this plus or minus, then remove this function sign, and last angle is a pi by 3 equal to plus sine pi by 3 is a non-value. Pi by 3 means 60 and sine 60 is a √3/2. Now taking the another example, cos and 210 cos, convert 210 into two parts because of this is higher angles. So 210 is equal to 180 plus 30. अगर आपको पाई में कन्वर्ट नहीं करना कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. द आइडिया कि 180 मीन्स पाई और नॉट, ओके. तो 180 मीन्स पाई, राइट, रफली पाई, देन प्लस पाई प्लस थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट cos नेगेटिव, देन cos and 30, cos 30 minus as it is, and cos 30 is a √3/2. and then tan 300. Now taking the one more example, tan 300. So tan 300, how to solve? So 300 is a higher angle, so convert 300 into two parts. So 300 means 360 minus 60. 360 means how many pi? So 2 pi is a 360. 2 pi minus 2 pi minus, where is the 2 pi? Right side and minus fourth quadrant tan is negative, so tan 60 and value of tan 60 is √3, okay. Cos 1050, cos 1050, so 1050 is nearly equal to 1080. What is the difference between the 1080 and 1050? 30, okay. So 1080 is nearly equal to 1050 is nearly equal to 1080. So converting over this 1050 into two parts, so 1080 and minus 30. Now 1080 means how many pi? 6 pi, okay. So this one is a 6 pi minus 30, this one is a 6 pi, so 6 pi minus 30. So where is the 6 pi? Right side and minus, so fourth quadrant cos positive and cos 30, and cos 30 is a √3/2. Done. So the first practice is about higher angles and higher angles in degree, all higher angles in degree, ठीक है. Examples अगर हम कैलकुलेशन करेंगे, how many examples are possible? तो nearly equal to 180, downside 180 and more than 180, three examples are possible. Then 360, so downside under the 360 and more than 360, three examples are possible. Same 540, same 720, ठीक है. So now taking the examples in radian, taking the examples in radian. sine 2 pi by 3. sine 2 pi by 3. जो मीनिंग क्या है, like if we write sine pi by 4 and if we write sine 45, I think 10th में ऐसे सम्स थे कि what is the value of sine 45, आप लिखते थे कि sine 45 is a 1 by root 2. Now just difference is कि this is a pi by 4, so pi by 4 means 45 or not. Okay, so pi, either write the pi by 4 or write the 45, both same. So this is a sine 45 and answer is a 1 by root 2. स्टार्टिंग में कोई अगर प्रॉब्लम है तो आप क्या करोगे, पाई बाय 4, तो थिंक लाइक कि व्हाट इज द पाई बाय 4, so pi by 4 is a 45, means this is a sine 45 and answer is a 1 by root 2. So same thing here, this is a 2 pi by 3. चलो 2 pi by 3 तो राइट है, but 2 pi by 3 is higher angle or not, how to calculate? So this is a 2 into pi in upon 3 or not, otherwise this one is a 2 times pi by 3 or not. 2 pi by 3 means 2 times pi by 3. So what is the only pi by 3? Only pi by 3 is a 60 and 60 into 2 120. It means this angle is a 120. तो हमने जो अभी प्रैक्टिस की थी वहां पर 120 तो देख लिया हमने, बट हियर क्वेश्चन इज विदाउट कन्वर्टिंग गिवन एंगल इनटू डिग्री, except कि this is a 2 pi by 3 and 2 pi by 3 wise calculation, रेडियन वाइज कैलकुलेशन, 2 pi by 3 तो 2 pi by 3 wise calculation. ओके चलो साइन. नाउ some theory change here in the radian calculation. 2 pi by 3, first put here pi and what is the denominator? 3. So without putting here plus or minus, put here 3. First put here pi and then denominator is 3, so put here 3, and here in the starting do not put any sign here, decide the sign after some calculation. Put here pi, 1 pi only, and here put 3. Then what is the product? 3 pi. This product is a 3 pi, and check this numerator, what is the given numerator? 2 pi. So 3 pi and 2 pi, what is the gap? 1. ये जो गैप है ना वो 1 ही होना चाहिए. If your gap is 1, then our calculation is right. Putting here pi, then no sign here, and then 3. Automatic यहाँ पर decide हो जाएगा. Denominator 3, so put here 3. Then take the product. What is the product? 3 pi. Our product is 3 pi, but our numerator is 2 pi. So 3 pi to 2 pi. 3 pi to 2 pi, how to get? So 3 pi minus pi is a 2 pi, it means minus pi. Our product is a 3 pi, we have 2 pi, 3 pi to 2 pi, how to get? Minus pi. So minus here, minus sign and pi. So this one is a direct. What is the use of pi minus? To decide the quadrant. Where is the pi? Left side and minus. Second quadrant sign positive, sign and pi by 3. Now what is the pi by 3? 60. And what is the sine 60? Root 3 by 2. So this is the answer of sine 2 pi by 3 is root 3 by 2. So taking one more example. Cos 5 pi by 6. Cos, put here pi. Denominator is 6. What is the product? 6 pi. 6 pi and 5 pi, gap 1. So how to get 6 pi to 5 pi? Minus pi. 6 pi minus pi is a 5 pi. Okay. जो perfectly आप check करो आपको 5 pi by 6 मिलेगा. 6 LCM, 6 here multiply. 6 pi minus pi, 5 pi. 5 pi by 6. Same. चलो now pi minus means second quadrant cos negative, and cos and pi by 6 minus as it is, and cos pi by 6 is a root 3 by 2. (11 pi by 6). 11 pi by 6 also higher angle. Ready? 11 pi by 6. According to our theory, putting here pi and here 6. So what is the product? 6 pi. 6 pi and 11 pi. Gap is 1 or not? No. If your gap is not 1, then change here. Here take the 2 pi. Now take the product. 6 into 2 pi, 12 pi. 12 pi and 11 pi gap is 1. Okay. So our product is 12 pi. Here 11 pi. So here minus pi. Ready. Now 2 pi minus. 2 pi minus. 2 pi right side and minus. So fourth quadrant 10 negative 10 pi by 6 minus as it is, and 10 pi by 6 is a 1 by root 3. Okay. Then sine 23 pi by 4. Sine 23 pi by 4. Here pi and here 4. then आप एक चेक करो, आप 4 इंटू करते जाओ कि 4 इंटू 2, 4 इंटू 3, 4 इंटू 4 एंड नियरली इक्वल टू 23 होना चाहिए, गैप 1 होना चाहिए, लाइक 4 1 जा 4 but here 23 gap is not 1, so 4 2 जा 8, then 4 5 जा 20, if we put here 5 so product is a 20 but we have 23, so here gap is not 1, so use the 6 pi, 4 6 जा 24, 24 and 23 gap is 1, okay, so 4 6 जा 24, we have 23, so 24 minus pi, 24 minus pi 23 and by 4, okay, where is the 6 pi? Right side and minus, so right side and minus, fourth quadrant sign is negative, and sine pi by 4 minus 1 by root 2, ready? Taking more high angle, cos 31 pi by 6, cos 31 pi by 6, okay, so taking here function is cos pi and 6, so 6 into 2, 6 into 3, 6 into 4, so 6 5 are 30, 30 and 31 gap is 1, so 6 5 are 30, so product is 30, 6 5 are 30, we have 31, so 6 5 are 30, 30 plus 1 pi, 30 pi plus 1 pi is a 31, so we have plus sign, 6 pi 5 pi, 5 pi plus first bolo, where is the 5 pi? Odd pi left side and plus third quadrant cos negative, and cos pi by 6, so minus and root 3 by 2, okay, then sine 59 pi by 6, sine 59 pi by 6, so putting here pi and here 6, so 6 tens are 60, 6 tens are 60, so we have to put here 10, now product is a 60, our product is a 60 but we have 59, so definitely minus pi, 10 pi minus 10 pi right side and minus, fourth quadrant sign negative, and sine pi by 6, so minus 1 by 2, okay, चलो here radian calculation, angles are in radian, then हमने वो भी देख लिया 120, 150, 210 degree calculation, higher angles, these are radian calculation, higher angles, okay, तो higher angles calculation over, but only middle angle, हमने अभी तक कितना किया है, middle angles over, ठीक है. Then यहाँ तक हमने जितने भी एग्जांपल्स देखे, लाइक साइन 30 इज ए 1/2, cos 45 1/√2. तो चेक दिस, एंगल पॉजिटिव और नॉट, but if angle negative like sine and -30 angle, then what is the answer? One thing fix, कि आंसर में 1/2 तो होगा, but +1/2 or -1/2 we don't know. So now process, if given angle negative, then rules are. So remember one theory. फर्स्ट में हम क्या करेंगे, रूल वाइज सोल्व करेंगे, देन एक मैं आपको कोई पॉइंट दूंगा, पॉइंट वाइज आपको वो थियरी याद रखनी है कि हाउ टू गेट द फाइनल आंसर फॉर द नेगेटिव एंगल, लाइक साइन एंड माइनस थीटा, कॉस एन माइनस थीटा, टेन माइनस थीटा, कॉट माइनस थीटा, सेक माइनस थीटा and cosec minus theta is equal to what is the answer? Ready? चलो अब यूनिट सर्कल वाइज कैलकुलेशन पॉसिबल एंड डायरेक्टली हम याद कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट वन यूनिट सर्कल वाइज हाउ टू सोल्व ऑल. तो आपने एक यूनिट सर्कल वाइज तो सोल्व कर लिया कि पाई प्लस थीटा, पाई माइनस थीटा, ठीक है. तो ये जो नेगेटिव एंगल है वो हम यूनिट सर्कल वाइज सोल्व कैसे करें. तो इफ वी राइट -5 इक्वल टू, कैन वी राइट 0 -5? यस, 0 -5 इज ए -5. तो दिस इज ए माइनस थीटा और नॉट. So only minus theta equal to, can we write 0 minus theta? These all are minus theta. All are minus theta equal to, can we write 0 minus theta? अब ऐसा मानो कि these are all are 0 minus theta. And use your theory. 0 minus theta. So 0 minus, this is a 0. So where is the 0? Right side. And minus means fourth quadrant. All are 0 minus. So 0 minus fourth quadrant sign negative. After deciding this plus or minus, then this all cancel. Function sine and angle theta. Cos minus theta, it means here no value, so we can write 0. Okay. Now again 0 minus. 0 minus means fourth quadrant cos positive. Cos theta. Again 10 minus. Here 0 minus theta, so 0 minus fourth quadrant 10 negative, fourth quadrant cot negative, fourth quadrant sec positive, and fourth quadrant cosec negative. Okay? So this all calculation rule wise, unit circle wise. Ready? But डायरेक्ट अगर याद रखना है तो डायरेक्ट नेगेटिव जो भी है कोई भी एंगल, how to convert our negative angle into positive. Negative angle, check karo, this side minus theta, but in the answer only theta. In the given angle, angles are negative, but in the answer angles are positive. तो एक थियरी याद कर लो, cos and sec. In the cos and sec, if angles are positive, then directly becomes negative. In the cos and sec, angles are negative, but directly angle becomes positive. And in other functions, sine, tan, cot, and cosec, negative sign take outside, negative sign take outside, negative outside, negative outside. In this also negative outside. So what is the rule for the negative angle? So in the cos and sec, directly negative angle becomes positive. And the other function, negative sign outside. Okay? Like sine minus pi by 6, cos minus pi by 4, tan minus pi by 4, cot minus pi by 6, sec minus pi by 6 and cosec minus pi by 4. Now use this rule. In the cos and sec, if angle negative then directly positive, but in other functions take the negative outside. So sine n negative to negative outside, and sine pi by 6 is equal to minus as it is, and sine pi by 6 is a 1 by 2. Cos n negative to directly negative angle becomes positive, and cos pi by 4 is a 1 by root 2. Tan n negative to negative outside, and tan pi by 4 minus as it is, and tan pi by 4 is a 1. Cot minus pi by 6, cot n negative, negative outside, and cot pi by 6 minus as it is, and value of cot pi by 6 is a root 3. So answer is a minus root 3. Then sec minus pi by 6, sec and negative, directly angle becomes positive, and sec pi by 6 value is a 2 by root 3. Why? Because cos pi by 6 is a root 3 by 2, so sec pi by 6 is a 2 by root 3. And cosec and negative, so definitely negative sign common. Cosec pi by 4 minus as it is, and cosec pi by 4 is a root 2. So final answer is a minus root 2. Okay, चलो तो now all basic over, all basic तो नहीं बोल सकते, ठीक है, because after completing some basic data we have to start some exercise. Okay, चलो तो in our next video we will start our first exercise, but not first exercise 3.1. We will start 3.2. Okay, 3.1 is a basic exercise, and sums are given in 3.2. These type of sums are given in 3.2. Proof type sums, values type sums are given in 3.2. ठीक है, तो हमारा ऑर्डर क्या होगा 3.2, then last exercise miscellaneous exercise number 3. Okay, then 3.1 and 3.4 है वो बाद में करेंगे, ठीक है. चलो तो in next lecture we will meet with the 3.2. Okay.